an open letter to the government of Pakistan, bring Dr. Aafia Siddiqui home. To the leaders of Pakistan, for years, we American Muslims, human rights advocates, and people of conscience have fought tirelessly for the release of Dr. Aafia Siddiqui. We have appealed to the US government through every possible channel. We have submitted petitions, gathered a historic number of signatures for clemency, and engaged in direct dialogue with officials at the highest levels. We have stood outside the gates of FMC Carswell, the prison where she is held in Texas, raising our voices in protest, hoping that maybe this time our calls for justice would be answered. But each time we have walked away with nothing. Each time we have returned to our homes knowing that Dr. Aafia is still locked in a cell, still suffering, still waiting for justice that never comes. I have personally tried to offer chaplaincy to her to provide her with the spiritual care that she as a Muslim has been denied for over 20 years, but even that was rejected. It is a painful irony that in a country that speaks of religious freedom, a chaplain is blocked from offering prayer and comfort to a woman who has been broken by years of torture and isolation. But more than my pain, more than the heartbreak of American Muslims who have fought for her release, is the devastation of her family. Dr. Aafia Siddiqui, her sister, has embodied the very definition of perseverance. She has come to the United States several times, traveling across continents in the desperate hope of freeing her sister, fighting bureaucracy and diplomatic indifference at every step. Yet she has regularly been met with silence, rejection, and the cruel reality that Aafia, once a brilliant scientist with a world of potential ahead of her, becomes more unrecognizable with each passing year due to the torture she has endured. Still, Dr. Aafia has never wavered. She has knocked on every door, held every press conference, and pleaded with every leader who would listen. Her unwavering commitment is a testament to the love of a sister who refuses to let Aafia be forgotten. She has done more for Pakistan's daughter than Pakistan itself has. And she is not alone in the struggle. For years, activists like the elder Mari Salakan and the young lawyer Maria Kari have worked relentlessly to keep Aafia's name alive when so many would rather move on. Now Clive Stafford Smith, who has been advocating for her for the past 2 years, has joined this battle. His legal expertise, moral clarity, and unshakable commitment to human rights have breathed new life into the campaign for Aafia's release. He has seen firsthand the injustice of her imprisonment and has uncovered crucial facts that confirm her innocence. His leadership in advocating for a prisoner exchange has provided a clear, practical path to Aafia's freedom. But with all of this effort by Dr. Aafia, by Clive, by thousands of activists across the world, Pakistan remains missing from this fight. Pakistan, the country Aafia belongs to, the country that should have been fighting for her with every diplomatic tool available this entire time, can no longer sit on the sidelines. We can yell in front of the cage, but it is you who has a unique set of keys. The American Muslim community has done what it can within the US political system, but we cannot do what only you can. Joe Biden denied our clemency request, and Donald Trump is now in office. With that comes a new reality that presents us with a president who is known to be a shrewd deal maker. He has a record of engaging in prisoner exchanges, not out of mercy or morality, but because he sees deals, not people. This may be the only way to bring Aafia home, sadly, through a transaction, not an appeal to justice. If a nation like Afghanistan or Iran, despite being longtime US adversaries, can negotiate prisoner swaps, why can't Pakistan? More than that, if foreign nations that Aafia has never even set foot in are willing to accept her, what excuse does Pakistan have to abandon her? Aafia's case is more than a legal battle. It's a test of Pakistan's sovereignty, dignity, and commitment to its people. The world sees how nations fight for their citizens. The US brings home its prisoners. Yet Pakistan, time and again, has failed the most basic test of national honor. Aafia Siddiqui was disappeared from Pakistan, sold off to the highest bidder, and then convicted in an American court through a process riddled with inconsistencies and outright fabrications. Pakistan's leaders across multiple administrations have treated her as a diplomatic inconvenience rather than a citizen worth fighting for. Former U.S. Attorney General Ramsey Clark has described the case of Dr. Aafia Siddiqui as the worst case of individual injustice he had ever seen. And after everything she has endured, kidnapping, imprisonment, torture, rape, Aafia has been described as the most wronged woman on the planet. If even those outside of Pakistan can see the gravity of this injustice, why is her own nation so indifferent? I have spoken to the heads of 2 nations, both willing to grant Aafia a visa and a place to live should she be released. But even they are shocked by the indifference of Pakistan to its own citizens. Why would Aafia find more acceptance from 2 countries she's never been to than her own place of birth? To Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, to the leadership of Pakistan's security establishment, to every official who has the power to act, history will remember your choices. Dr. Aafia is your citizen. She's your responsibility. She should be home. She's the daughter of Pakistan, not America. And whatever is left of her after all these years of torture and abandonment, let her live the rest of her life with whoever remains from her family. This nightmare can end. You just have to do your part. We will continue to do ours. I say this to the leaders of Pakistan. And by the way, I've never been to Pakistan. And I don't care if I get blocked and denied. Your daughter has to come home. And if you want a group of us to fly to you, and I know this message will reach you, a group of us to fly to you and sit with you and talk about all of the efforts that have been done here and how long we've been waiting on you to act, we will do so. But inshallah, we will come to Pakistan with your daughter freed once you move your finger, after your heart hopefully moves, towards your own citizen. And so I'm proud of this community for coming out. I'm ashamed of our collective failure to get her out. And I'm particularly appealing to the government of Pakistan to take the action that it should have taken a long time ago. It's been 21 plus years. Let's not keep this atrocity going.